What's up, guys? Benda42 here again. Hey, are you one of the people that have trouble chatting with your chat? Do you have a lot of lurkers and not a lot of chatters? Well, if so, I got another video to help you out, so let's get to it. We've had lots of videos on this before, and I feel like it's worth circling around, coming back, refining, because I get this question all the time. How do you talk to a dead chat? How do you make chatters chat? It's not easy. It ain't easy. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I think the number one rule is that you understand there's always somebody in your chat, even when there's not. So make pretend. We like to make pretend here. So in other words, make believe there's always somebody watching. And I've said this in other videos. The chances are there is somebody watching. So I see a lot of streamers, and I feel like they do it wrong, is, you know, if they have 0 viewers and 0 chatters, they're going to play their game and they're not going to say anything until somebody says something to them. So this video is all about getting people to chat. Do not wait for somebody to start to chat with you, because a lot of the time people will come into your stream, they don't want to chat right away, and by the time you realize anybody's there, they're already gone, right? So it's important we're always on point, trying to get those viewers to stay and chat it up with you. It's all about engagement, right? So let's go over some tips. My number one tip: when in doubt, talk about the game you're playing, if you're playing a game, right? And I've been over this before in many other videos, but my God, even when you got nothing to say, just narrate what you're doing in the game. This might give someone the opportunity who's waiting on the viewers list to chat it up with you. I don't know about you, but when I watch a streamer that's talking about the game, especially if you have a knowledge about the game, you could really share that knowledge. Even though you don't think anybody's watching you, like we said, there's somebody that is. You know, make sure you narrate, make sure you talk about it, narrate your game. Just what are you doing? How are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Somebody's going to bite at that, and somebody's going to start chatting with you. I guarantee it. Another tip that I like to do, which I haven't gone over in a while, I got this in an older video, but dangle things. Throw things out there. So if you don't know what to talk about, and I'll go to my go-to stuff. I talk about, you know, TV shows, maybe Nickelodeon shows from back in the day, WWE wrestling, whatever pops into your head, dangle it. Dangle it for the chat. Say, hey, did you guys see Raw is War on Monday? See if somebody bites. Before you know it, you might be in a full-blown conversation about wrestling. Who knows? And that's a great thing if that's what you're into. So dangle things, you know, talk about TV shows, talk about whatever you're interested in, and maybe somebody in the chat's going to bite. Sometimes they don't. That's okay, but that's a great way to get people engaged, chatting, all that good stuff. Another tip I got, which is a freebie here, continue the conversation, okay? If you get somebody chatting, just like in real life, try to ask them some questions that will continue the sentence or continue on with the conversation. So if you ask them how their day was and they say good, and that's the end of the conversation, not good. Extrapolate. What do they got? What else you got for me? How was your day? What did you do today? You know, you got to make sure you're not trying to force them to do anything, trying to force them to chat. That's not good. People will pick up on that. But, you know, if you ask somebody how their day is and they say it was good, try to ask them more specific questions. Get them going. Maybe a new topic will arise that the whole chat will be interested in. Then you'll have everybody chatting. Here's one that's important that I think some people miss. It's another obvious one. Be excited when people come in. Be excited when new people come into your chat. My gosh, I see so many streamers nowadays. A new person will start chatting. They have no reaction to it whatsoever. I'm not saying to be fake with your reactions, but make people feel welcome. Be excited that they're there, and that's going to encourage them to chat more in your chat if they feel comfortable. Let's face it, a lot of chatters are not comfortable chatting. They just like to lurk, which means they like to watch in the shadows and they don't like to say anything. Your job is to make them comfortable with chatting and make them want to chat without forcing them to do so. So remember that. Another great tip for you is get chatters to talk with each other. My gosh, I do this all the time and I think it's great. It really takes a lot of pressure off of you as a streamer. Let's just go with a real world example right away. You know, if I'm hanging out with Bob is in my stream and then I see Terry comes into my stream and I know they both play World of Warcraft, I'm going to say, hey Bob, did you meet Terry? They also play World of Warcraft. Do you play retail or classic? I forget. Boom. It's a victory on all fronts because now your chatters are making a new friend and they're chatting with each other. That takes the pressure off of you to make conversation. They're conversating with each other and making a friend. And you get to chill there and play the game and butt in when you want to. So if you're looking at them chat about World of Warcraft, you could say, oh yeah, I also used to play World of Warcraft. And you could join in when you want to. That's a great way way to let your friends make some new acquaintances and also take the pressure off yourself and let the chat just go by itself. So try to keep that in mind. There's many different ways to do that. I'm using one example, but don't forget the chatters within your chat could definitely and should chat with each other while your stream is active. 100%. I think that's a great way to keep your chat rolling. I know what you're thinking right now. Benda, Ninja doesn't talk to his chat, so why should I have to? I think that is such a stupid thing to say. I'm kidding. But the thing about Ninja and the famous streamers, they already are at the top, guys. Do not compare yourself to them. It's way different now, okay? It's way different than when they were coming up than right now. So if you're a newer streamer and you're still trying to build your community, I think chat engagement is a huge thing. And I think using the excuse that Ninja or Tim the Tatman or whoever the big streamer is that you're using doesn't chat with their chat, they have 10,000 viewers. They don't need to. You know, they can't keep up and they don't have to. It's a completely different game, so do not try to compare yourself to them because I don't think it'll work. I think chat engagement is very important for a new streamer, making people feel welcome, all that good stuff. So everything we went over today I think is very important, and I hope you use it, and I hope it gave you some new ideas. Hey, if you got any ideas of your own, if you like the video, leave a comment. If you didn't like the video, you could also leave a comment saying how badly I suck. Like the video, you know, subscribe to our YouTube. Really helps us out a lot, guys. I'm Benda42, and I will see you in the next video.